I Love Rock and Roll. This song's by Arrows. I covered this one a little while ago too. Now I thought I'd do a tutorial for it. It's probably better known for Joan Jett and the Blackhearts cover in the early 80s, but this one obviously is not generally played on acoustic guitar, but of course, you can if you want. Why not? Anyway, let me show you how I do it. And it's just pretty much focusing on bass strings in this one. You're never going to really touch strings 1 and 2, 3 occasionally, but yeah, 1 and 2, just ignore them for this one. It's just like it's a 4-chord song. E minor with a touch on a G, it's an A, B, touch on a G, back to your E minor. So, and lots of palm muting and stuff going on, which it's going to be a bit hard to show you that kind of stuff, but just let me sort of show you the basics of the song, and you'll be able to mess around with it for a while and sort of it'll start to come together. So, down, down on an E minor. Down, down, mute. This song I like to play really dirty. I don't like to play songs too clinically. Hit some wrong strings here and there. Just sounds more real as far as I'm concerned. Now I'm barring across the from the 5th and the 4th strings we're focusing on here for your E minor. So I'm just going to bar across them because you're not going to be touching those top strings. Alright. Then just tap your 3rd finger now onto the 6th string on the 3rd fret for that G, sort of quick to the G to the, then into an A, which is just basically just taking that bar down a string to release the 5th string, make it open, playing the A, and that's just now coming up to a B. You're sliding that, basically just going to bar across the full 2nd fret now, and put your ring finger and your 5th finger onto the 3rd and 4th strings on the 4th fret. Just going to basically hit the 5th, 4th and 3rd strings for your B. Okay. Leaves that finger free to tap on your G again before you come back into E minor. So it's E minor, G, A, B, G, E minor. B, G, E minor. E minor. So there's lots of, when you're muting, obviously you're just relaxing your fingers across the bar, and you can just emulate the kind of drum with your strum. So see, very dirty. I'm hitting wrong strings all over the place, but I just like that sound and feel better. Right, other things you can do with that. On that G, you can give it a little bit of a bend. If you want. You can also put in some nice slides. Even though that's not in the song, it's just you've got to add a little bit to it because it gets a bit monotonous doing the same structure all the time. So anyway, I haven't even really got into this yet. I saw her dancing there by the record machine. Oh yeah, the little run on the E minor. You're basically just going to do 4th fret while you're fretting your E minor. 4th, open, back onto your E minor. 5th now, open the 5th, tap onto your G, 6th string 3rd fret. That's all it is. Now, when you watch Joan Jett playing it or whatever, she's obviously playing an electric guitar and she's doing all this stuff up here for that. When you're playing it acoustically solo, it's going to sound better down here on the bass strings. Saw her dancing there by the record machine. She must have been about 17. On your B. Even when you're up on your B now, you can still do that run because you're barring across the 2nd fret. Right? The beat is going strong. A to B, back to E minor. Playing my favorite song. A, really give it a whack, you know, so it rings out. Next we were moving on, she was with me, B. And just, you know, otherwise just keep tapping it now, because otherwise you're going to end up with no chord. Yeah, me. Next we were moving on, she was with me. Yeah, me. Singing, get louder and louder. I love rock and roll. Another time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. It's gonna take a time and dance with me. So that's all those E minor, G, A, E, G, E minor. You know, and this is not a delicate song. Give it a whack, you know, put some feeling into it. I love rock and roll. Another time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Take a time and dance with. I love rock and roll. Another time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Take a time and dance with me. Ow! Now, obviously, like I said, I can't really show you all the every time I'm muting and what have you, but you know how the song goes. Your muting is sort of emulating the drum pattern, but you know, I think that's probably the worst tutorial I've ever done in my life. Wouldn't you agree? But I hope it's enough just to show you at least what you have to play to put the song together. There's nothing more to it than that. It's very simple in that sense, and you know, it's just a few chords. But obviously, you know, it's going to take you a little while to put your own version together. But that should be enough to get you started, I reckon. Anyway, see yous.